tribute models, because we have John here, and John's worked on some infamous tribute models. So, does everybody here know what the custom shop tribute models are? Well, I'll tell you. All right, one person. Okay. So, two? All right. The tribute models are, throughout the years, we've had the opportunity, the great opportunity, to get some vintage, legendary guitars and recreate them nick for nick, ding for ding, every scratch. They take the guitar apart and examine it. And so what we'll do is we'll go through three super cool artist guitars that John and the Custom Shop CSI team have taken apart, and and we're going to start with number one. Will be number one. So John, can you tell us a little bit about this project and how you came out to it?
The number one was probably my all-time favorite guitar to work on, because everybody loves Stevie. I was really, really big on him. I was really devastated to know that he was gone. Mike Eldred and a team of guys went out to Austin to visit with Jimmy Vaughan, who brought the guitar to a hotel room. They were the ones that actually inspected the guitar. This is before I was even being considered to be the guy that's going to build the guitar. They completely took all the specs, all the right photos, all the video, everything that we needed, the pickup readings and everything, and brought it back in a case, which John English, the late John English, was slated to build this guitar. But they needed a prototype like right away because NAMM was coming up and they wanted to have it done. He was already so busy building other guitar stuff, he didn't have the time to do it. And he spoke, he's like, dude, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get this done in 3 weeks, man. There's just no way. So Michael was like, that's typical Michael. Yeah. Came into me and I just became a master builder just a few months before, maybe close to a year before. And I was getting, a few orders coming in, I was just getting started. People were starting to know my name and stuff because how long I've been with Fender already. He goes, dude, what do you think about taking a stab at the Stevie Ray Vaughan? And before he finished that, I grabbed all the stuff out of his hand. I says, it's mine. I'll run with it. And he trusted me. So I took home the videos, the pictures, the specs, and I burned them into my head, watching the video over and over and over, just looking at it, watching, listening to the records for the sounds and the videos that I could find at the time. And started to work on a prototype, which was not easy to do. And it was completely done by hand, the whole thing, the removing of the finish and everything, and that's how I did the whole run. We did a run of 100 pieces that were ridiculous, the amount of details and stuff that we did to it. And I did a prototype, we sent it to Jimmy Vaughan, and he opened the case, and everything was like the way it was with Stevie's guitar. We had it in a gunny sack style case, and we put it in an Anvil flight case and sent it to him, and he opened it up, and he got kind of teary-eyed about it, like who wouldn't, that's my little brother's guitar right there, man. And we did it, and he blessed it off, and Mike got back to me and says, man, he loves the guitar. I think we hit a home run here. So now we need to start making them. It's like, how am I going to do this? So, and the order came in, we were going to do 100 pieces, and I got on it and worked night and day, a lot of coffee, a lot of staying home, a lot of sweat, a lot of blood. I got hurt quite a bit on this one, but this is one that almost put me in the grave. But it was like the most exciting project for me to be involved in at the time, and I think this is the one that kind of catapulted me into like, hey, this guy is the real deal here, man. He builds some cool guitars, and I think it was a record sellout for this guitar.
I sold all these guitars, and it was 2004.
Yeah, 2004. NAMM.
In one day, all gone. Now the interesting part about it that he's probably not going to tell you is that back then we just built them as the orders came in, right?
Yeah.
We didn't build them until we had orders. So John couldn't build all 100 in a month. It took him a long time to build them. And the fun thing for me was, you get calls from John Mayer, hey, who ordered these guitars? And these guys all ordered them. And you'd watch the secondary market, right? I think they cost like $10,000.
Yeah.
And you see one up for $15,000. You see one for $16,000. Then you hear people, so-and-so bought one for $28,000. And it's just like, holy smokes. And you're getting the calls from the dealers, where's mine? Where's mine? I'm like, dude, relax. We just made you, $18,000. But it was really fun. It was like a hunt. It was like an Easter egg hunt with these guitars. And John, like you said, he knocked it out of the park, and it changed his stars.